rare Martin, I'm sorry, mountain guitar from the 70s. Beautiful rosewood back. This is old wood too, folks. This wood's probably 60 years old. But these are really well-made guitars. They kind of remind me of like some of the Yasuma guitars I've had, which I've only had a couple, by the way. But this has got the herringbone inlay, and it's got its dings and whatnot. But these are really well-made guitars, and you can hear by the sound, they sound tremendous. Whoever made these are made in Japan. They really knew what they were doing. Seems to be a little bit of controversy on these. I've noticed some mountain guitars I've had, I have not had that many, but the ones I have had have really been great instruments, but some of them, like this one, have more of an overtone series. Hear that? That ring? Kind of reminds me of like a really great Alvarez Yairi, but with more Martin in it. Short. What a tone, man. Let me get a little bit closer here. That's incredible, man. Woo. Bring this to my studio in Ventura, do some recording. Action's a little high on this. To me, the neck looks a little over tightened. I mean, you know, all I would suggest to somebody, if you want to lower the action, you just have a luthier take a little bit off the top of the bridge here. My philosophy, and I've discussed this with many great luthiers, the successful luthiers are honest enough to admit it, that if a guitar sounds great, there's really no need to do a neck reset as long as it sounds great. You can just get a little bit better action by very gently sanding the bottom, sanding the bridge down a little bit, and getting the saddle down a little bit more, and then taking down the wood in the front here of the bridge a little bit. But if they sound great and have a great tone, there's no reason to put a guitar through that stress of steaming the neck off and all that. This thing sounds unfreaking real. It says right inside the guitar to recommend light strings. I have 11s on it. It's got nice grovers on it. And like I said, it's got some dings. Actually, something on the back here, as I'm using my spit, is actually coming off. Well, that's a nice surprise, huh? Removes, must have been a little bit piece of a burrito. Who knows what the heck it is, huh? That just came right off. Sweet, but it's a beautiful back. This is old rosewood too, and it looks like a solid piece. That's solid wood too. And you can see the herringbone on the edges. Like I said, it's got some nice little dings. I see a little surface level crack here. It doesn't look like anything to worry about. But this sounds to me as good as any old Martin I've ever had. I'm not kidding you. I'm not just saying that. I mean, listen to it. That's insane. Let me get a little closer here. But it's got, what I really like is the overtone series. Hear those overtones? It doesn't just have that dark kind of Martin type sound. It's got that kind of jump out like the Alvarez Yairi tone, but with more Martin in it. It's still got that nice woody Martin sound, but with a better overtone series. Kind of reminds me of a really great like Martin D40 or D42, but with a little bit more zing. It's got more overtone. This is incredible, more overtone. Stop. Man, that's insane, man. Best offer on this one if you can talk me out of it. This is seriously one of the best sounding guitars I've ever heard. I've had a lot of vintage Martins and Gibsons and Yasumas and all kinds of stuff. This thing's insane. It's got a little bit of that kind of jump out, like I said, Alvarez Yairi, really great FG 180 Yamaha. The last one, I've only had 2 or 3 of these mountains, and they've all been really nice guitars, but this one definitely has more zing and more overtone series. Wow. These are new strings. It's so hard to let go of this stuff. This is a lot of guitar, folks. I rest my case. You can see the guitar. It's got, you know, like I said, it's got some dings and whatnot on it, but you don't buy a guitar like this. You buy it for the sound, you know what I mean? This thing sounds insane. It's got that beautiful, beautiful kind of Martin type tone, but better overtone series. It doesn't just have that dark thing going. It's got the, it reminds me, like I said, of a great Yasuma guitar, but with even more zing to it. It's got, I love the rare Yasumas. They're unbelievable guitars, but this guitar has more tone than a Yasuma. It's got better overtone series and better bass, no doubt about it. This is an exceptional guitar. So if you have any interest, just give me a call. Steve, 714-548-0385.